Well, we delivered the papers to one of the people Bhelen wants us to. Now we gotta chase after the other in the deep roads. Let's stop here first. Tell this guy good news, I guess.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Do I have to complete the quest? No. Goodbye. Got some nugs for ya.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game, got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Does that lead out to the deep roads?
Thought I heard another one.
With dog spawn.
It must just be from this guy. No, I hear another one. There's a nug somewhere around here. Yes, there it is.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening. Best of luck.
Gonna need it. Let's find this guy quickly, hopefully.
It will be done.
Performed as I expected.
Very well. Of course.
First darkspawn encounter of many down here.
As you say. Very well. Flee while you can!
Sten, did you not see the trap?
Of
Allow
course.
me. I could do that for you.
It will be done.
Which way do we go? There's darkspawn that way, so this makes sense.
This is trapped. As you say. Let us end this quickly! You will pay for that! You'll make for a pathetic enemy. Of course. Very well.
Convenient, so many of these darkspawn have lyrium potions, eh?
It will be done. Now you fall! Very well.
Don't let them make off with another one.
Now you die! You dare!
Don't give up, man!
Oh, you are fun.
As you say. It is enough.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
What strange beasts! It will be done.
Alright, battle it is then.
Of course.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here, anyway? And why would I do that? I have nothing but respect for Harrimont and he for me. I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but... The charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune. We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrimont tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing and I want to look into this. Do you wish to travel with us?
Yes, let's get out of here.
Then let us reach Orzammar before more beasts find our scent.
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorsed Lord Bhelen as the new king.
Alright, I did your dirty work, bitch.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrimont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Bhelen now?
Whatever it takes, I guess.
I warn you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Bhelen. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne. Then we have a common goal. We may not like each other, but the Blight is our first priority. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil. Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos. Jarvia and her Carta are behind this bedlam. If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger. And I will wait eagerly for your return.
You called. As you wish.
Sorry, Stan, I meant to click on that.
Very well. Of course.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Guess that was Trian's room. I don't remember the palace layout from the Origin. Oh, I do not have the skills for this quest, so I'm just not gonna bother. How the fuck do you get out of here?
As you say. Of course. Yes. As you say. Of course. This is too much. Too much.
Enough!
Die!
Nice work, Stan.
Of course. It will be done. Yes.
What the fuck?
Get them!
Surely you can do far better than that!
What's going on?
Very well.
Why
By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. Thanks again, Warden.
You're welcome, I guess. Finally, here's the exit.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference.
Orzammar questions Lord Bhelen's ability to win the throne without Grey Warden assistance.
I love how the criers spin the same stories in whatever way they want. That's pretty good.
A trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Close to real life, too, eh?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Should we go after Jarvia, or should we do the proving? Let's enter the proving.
Why are you here?
I beg your pardon?
Women are artisans or merchants, or farmers, though you don't seem particularly earthy. They have no place in war.
I can't even begin to tell you what's wrong with that idea.
It is not done.
I hear there are all kinds of rules that govern the proving.
Supporting
They
Bhelen?
get very mad if you break the rules.
Yes.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Watch for P019. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. I'm telling you, P019 will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Okay, Varric, who's not Varric. Lesser Varric.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Looks like Suern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you though, this is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
I'm gonna switch up the party a bit before I do that, actually. I think I should have Zevran instead of 2 archers.
Of all
Vashaden.
Yes.
Yes.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? Remember,
Yes,
once
now
the fight
ready.
begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all withdrawals are marked as losses. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today he fights as champion for the royal Prince Bhelen against a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Bhelen.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
It will be done.
Be gone! I knew we could not lose!
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. The Grey Warden will face the notorious duo, the warrior caste Twin Terrors, now fighting as champions for Prince Bhelen, Miaja and Lukejan.
Why is it 2 against 1?
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
It will be done. Very well.
We fight as one! You have forced my hand!
Come, Lukejan! It's time to fight!
You want to die, don't you?
No!
Together, we are unbeatable!
As you say.
No! Get up!
Yes.
Clumsy! Is that it?
Come on!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2 on 1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. So far, the Grey Warden has won the field, but victory is far from assured. Next to challenge that perfect record is Expeditionary Captain Roshan. Will he find Valos Atreides and defeat the Grey Warden?
It does me great honor to face you, Warden.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Now you die!
Of course.
Yeah, not so fun when I'm not the one being stunned, eh?
Now you die! Die!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Better and better, Warden. I never would have guessed you could triumph over Captain Roshan. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Let's keep going, yeah.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Grey Warden, choose your second, for now you face Lord Davianic Volney and Oliniv. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Yeah, good luck. I got Sten with me.
So shall it be!
Maybe I spoke too soon. Get up, Sten.
There is no hope for you now! Let us end this quickly!
Sten, get up!
Give me your strength!
What? This is a waste of time!
The winner is the Grey Warden! You prove yourself a master of paired combat, Warden. I congratulate both you and your second. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Bhelen, Piotr Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far.
We'll see about
Challenging him, the Grey Warden came from nowhere, cutting a swath through Orzammar's finest warriors. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well. It will be a pleasure seeing you fall.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
The ancestors watch over me!
This will not end well. As you say.
Watch out! Face that!
Play it.
Now the fun part. Pay for that! It will be done.
Oh, why did I switch to daggers?
You wanna die, don't you? Now you die! Yes.
Not so fast.
Careful! Take this down!
As you say.
Take that!
Yeah.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then I am pleased to announce the Grey Warden as the winner of this memorial proving, the favorite of the ancestors. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. Ancestors guide you.
You did me honor, Warden.
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
That's not the right way. That's not the right way either. Oh my god, how do I get out of this fucking place?
I don't understand those silent sisters. I sure wouldn't want my sister cutting up.
I'm thinking, before we go down to Dusttown, we head back to camp and
I have a friend back in Antigua
talk to a couple people. I got that mirror from Oregon.
Salve. Prefers women with experience and maturity. He says they have more substance, are more robust, and
You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not going to harm you.
I do not fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire.
Ugh. Stan, cut the anti-magic crap. Morrigan! Got something for you, babe.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
No, just your friendship.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Damn. I was hoping you could put them on, but guess not.
As you say.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
I'm sorry, Liliana.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? I miss Val-Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val-Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the grand cathedral. It was magnificent. If you get the chance, you should see it, at least Val-Royeaux. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais. Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes. Sometimes, about 10 years ago, all the ladies went mad for shoes with soles as large and heavy as bricks. But it isn't always that silly. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring. I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room? Perfect. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
I just happened to have something I think you'll like.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards. Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate? It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn.
They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Well, and the people who suffer from it.
And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Of course, the storm she's referring to is metaphorical. We'll hear more on that later, I'm sure.
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so. My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days? Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics. In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning. Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly. Not actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around. Like being spared by a benevolent mark who then helps me escape from the Crows? Yes, it does seem to happen now and again, doesn't it? It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see. Well, there is you. But I'll point out that you did have to capture me and tie me up first. Every rule has its exception. Now that I've mentioned tying me up in that context, do we have extra rope about?
What's on your mind? Is something troubling you? The blight will find its way to the Dalish eventually, if we do not stop it.
I was
You
referring
have to
to
stop
Civil
thinking
War,
yourself as separate from the humans. A Grey Warden should put aside the person that he used to be. It has shaped the person that he is, but he has become something greater. Grey Wardens have no titles. They owe no allegiance to a king or lord. They cannot serve one people. They must serve them all and protect them all. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight. And that gives me hope.
Something on your mind? Of course. Such as they are. That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands. Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go. I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us. I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
No, I'm good. Alright. Let's get back
Very
to
well.
it. This time, let's take Shale, Alistair.
Yes.
No, Shale, Zevran,
Yes.
and Morgan.
Indeed.
What?
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
It will be done. As you say. Surely you can do far better than that.
You will learn to fear me.
I still remember my first battle. Yes. It will be done.
Alright. Back to it. Let's go to Dusttown and find Jarvia. Oh, shit.
Enemies ahead! The Warden! End this for Harrowmont!
Now you see true power! As you say.
Oh, good. Yes. Run in fear. You will be stopped. It will hurt.
Very well. Yes.